Morning everyone and welcome to the Archie Science Show. I'm back in the northeast and I've got the Future Heads t-shirt on for Mr. Carp. In today's lesson we're looking at heating and cooling and we're looking at convection. So convection is the transfer of thermal energy in liquids and gases. The way that we're going to do this today, we've got two beakers. We've got one full of hot water and one full of cold water. We're going to put these together and we're going to see how these mix. In this bottle here we've got cold water. And in this bottle here, we've got warm water, which is dyed with red food colouring. What we're going to do, we're just going to cover the top of it ever so slightly to stop any water escaping. And we're going to put this red beaker on top. And so there we've got the red beaker with the warm water on top of the cold beaker. What do we expect to happen when we take this apart? As we can see here, they're not mixing because the warm water is less dense than the cold water at the bottom. And what we're doing for this part of the experiment, we're leaving the hot water on the bottom and we're putting the colder water on the top. What do we expect to happen and why? So again, we'll just take a little bit of foil, make sure there's not as much leakage. Tip it upside down. Place it over the top. And start to take out the little bit of foil covering between. What do we see is happening and why? What we can see here, the hot water is rising because it's less dense.
In your lesson today we've been looking at convection currents and we're going to go through the theory of it now. Here we've got a saucepan of water and on the left hand side we've got an increase in thermal energy. So what that's going to do, that's going to increase the thermal energy store of the particles. It's going to cause them to become less dense and rise. But as they do that and they rise, they move further away from the energy store, so they start to cool down. And cooler particles are more dense, so they sink. And then you can see here they're going to travel along. That's where the thermal energy is being added and it's going to increase in thermal energy and form a convection current.
Thanks for watching everyone. Today we've looked at convection, which is the transfer of thermal energy in gases and liquids. In this last investigation we showed that the hot water was rising and mixing with the colder water at the top because it was less dense. Enjoy your day.